students to the new video. Today we will move to the next exercise, exercise 4.5. So all of you read that question. If Mn denotes a set of multiples of n, where n is a natural number, find the set of common multiples of m16 and m20. M means multiples. Okay. So how we can write? How we can do that? Solve that question. So multiples, how to find out? 16 into 1, 16 into 2, 16 into 3, 16 into 4. Like that we can find out the multiples. Multiples will never end. It will go infinitely. So first find out the multiples of 16. Then find the multiples of 20. Okay. So from here, which all are the common multiples? You can see 80 here and here also 80. And here you can see 160 and here also 160 is there. And it will go infinitely, isn't it? So in this order, some maybe another common multiples also may be there. So 80, 160, etc. are the common multiples. So from these two, which one is the least one, smallest one? It is 80. Okay, least common multiple is called LCM. Okay, what is LCM? Least common multiple. So here the LCM is 80. Okay, then they ask the set of common multiples, isn't it? So in set notation you have to express that 80, 160, etc. Like this, the remaining questions B and C you have to do now. Then next, second question, find the LCM of the following by common factor method. Okay, so for that, common factor method means first you have to prime factorize the given number. Prime factorize. Okay, so 9, how we can prime factorization, all of you know, isn't it? 9 divided by 3 will come, again 3, then 3, 1. Like that you have to do. Like that 21 also you have to. 21, again 3 will come, 7, 7, 1. Prime numbers only used for the division. Okay, so 9 we can express 3 into 3, 3 square. 21 we can write 3 into 7. Okay, then the product of the prime factors with the greatest power. So here also 3 is there, here also 3 is there, but here the power of 3 is 1 only, but here the power of 3 is 2 will come, isn't it? 2 times 3 is there, so that we have to choose 3 square. Then one more prime factor is there, which is at 7. Only one time it is occurring, that is the maximum number is 1 itself. So 3 square into 7, so 63 is the LCM. Okay, like that complete that set, second set. Now third question, find the LCM of the following by prime factorization method. Same itself, prime factorization. So first the given numbers you have to prime factorize. So 9 we can write as 3 into 3 is equal to 3 square. 18 we can write as 3 into 3 into 2. Okay, so 3 square into 2 will come. So the product of the prime factors with the greatest power means here 3 square, here 3 square. So 3 square itself, and here 2 is there. So 18 will be the LCM. One more we will do. Next question, 64. So if we prime factorize that, like this we will get. So 64 is equal to 2 raised to 6 and 128 is equal to 2 raised to 7, which is the highest power, 2 raised to 7. So how much will be the LCM? 2 raised to 7, that's equal to 128. Hope it is clear. The remaining questions also you have to do as homework from the third set. Now next, fourth question, find the LCM of the following by division method. How to find out the LCM by division method? First one we will do, remaining you have to do. Okay, so first question, 48, 72 and 80. Okay, so first what you have to do, like this you have to arrange all together 48, 72 and 80. Now you have to choose a number in such a way that can divide all the numbers. Okay, so 2. Minimum at least 2 of the numbers we have to divide by this number. Like that one you have to choose here. Okay, here 3 numbers we can, so 2 I choose. Like that came here, and after reaching here you can see in 2 3 will go, 5 like that itself bring down. Hope you learned this type of division in which class? 5th standard. If you didn't learn, let me know through personal WhatsApp. We will explain this one. So once again, here I am explaining. Here 48, 72 and 80 we wrote. So all the three numbers will go in 2, isn't it? So divide 48 by 2, 24. Divide 72 by 2, 36. Divide 80 by 2, 40 will come. Again, all are even numbers means 2 will go. So 24 divided by 2, 12. 36 divided by 2, 80. 40 divided by 2, 20 will come. Again divide it by 2. Okay. So 12 divided by 2, 6. 18 divided by 2, 9. 20 divided by 2, 10 will come. Again here 2 numbers will go in 2. So divide that by 2. So 3, 9 like that itself bring down. Then 5 times. Then here 2 numbers will go in 3. So 1 time. 3 3s are 9, 5 like that itself bring down. Now how to find out the LCM? Take the product of all these numbers. Take the product of all these numbers. You will get that is equal to 720. One more question from 4. Question number B. 40, 48, 90. So divide that by 2. So like this we can prime factorize. LCM will be 720 we are getting. So here first 40 divided by 2, 20 will come. 48 divided by 2, 24 will come. 90 divided by 2, 45 will come. So here 2 numbers will go into 5, isn't it? 20 and 45. So I choose 5 over here. So 20 divided by 5, 4. 24 we cannot divide it by 5. So bring it down. 45 divided by 5, 9. Again here 2 numbers we can divide by 2. Again I choose 2. So 4 divided by 2, 2. 24 divided by 2, 12. And 9 bring down like that itself. Now 2 numbers again by 2. So 1, 6, 9. Now here 2 numbers can be divided by 3, isn't it? So 1, 2 and 3 will come. Now take the product of these numbers. So you will get the LCM. Hope it is clear. The remaining questions do by yourself. Now the 5th question. The HCF and LCM of 2 numbers are 131 and 8253 respectively. If one of the number is 917, find the other. So before doing this problem, you should know the relation between HCF and LCM. Okay. So what is the relation between HCF and LCM? All of you have to write this into your notebook. Okay. Relation between HCF and LCM is product of 2 given numbers is equal to HCF into LCM. This is a relationship. Okay. Now in 5th question, which all things are given? Just look. HCF is 131, LCM is equal to 8253. One number is 917. Other number, how we can find out from this relationship? HCF into LCM divided by one number. So substitute the values, calculate that one, you will get 1179. Now 6th question, exactly the same that you can do as homework. Now we are moving to the 7th question. The product of 2 numbers is 2160 and their HCF is 12. Find their LCM. Okay. So product of 2 numbers. Product of 2 numbers is given as 2160. HCF we got as 12. So how to find out LCM from that relationship? Product of 2 numbers divided by HCF. So 2160 divided by 12 will come. So the answer is 180. Okay. Now 8th question. Is the product of 3 numbers always equal to the product of their HCF and LCM? No, it will not be true. Okay. Now up to this much only needed for you. 9, 10 and 11 excluded from your syllabus. So all of these questions do and submit today itself in Google Classroom. Thank you and have a great day.